Welcome back to Sequestered, the series where my Ironman is buying regions of RuneScape for quest points. Last episode we hit 40 quest points in Kandarin and decided to unlock our next region, Asgarnia. This episode we'll be traveling through caves and tunnels. Lots of caves and tunnels. We'll also be arriving overprepared to things, attempting to slay a dragon, and making a visit to the moon. Let's get into it. While I'm collecting the meats I need for Druidic Ritual, I want to talk a little bit about Asgarnia, just as a region. The number one thing that it gives me, I think, is Herblore. The skill itself doesn't mean too much to me, but what's important are the quest unlocks that I get in my other regions that were previously locked behind Herblore. There's like Dig Site in Mistalin, Sheila Village in Karamja. There are also a lot of quests that require visiting Asgarnia, like Biohazard, and actually Zaya is locked behind Asgarnia too, because you need to visit Port Sarim to get there. So Asgarnia is pretty much the land of opportunity out here. Not only is there an abundance of quest points available, but there are actually so many, especially once I get my skills up more, that this unlock will give me a ton of freedom in choosing my next region. So yeah, here I picked Asgarnia. I kind of pigeonholed myself into the standard starter regions. Like in Trailblazer, people also picked a lot of Asgarnia because it's such a good region, but I can kind of bank extra quest points in Asgarnia, and then I'll get to use those when they're more scarce in the future. So if I want my next area to be maybe, I don't know, Zaya or the Fremnik area, where there really aren't that many quest points available, nowhere near the 40 that I need for another region by itself, I'll be able to lean on Asgarnia and its extra quests that it unlocks not only for its own region, but for others, to get the rest of those quest points I need to get 40. And that's really what's valuable here. The Herblore skill for all the quests that require that, and then just all the quests that require you to go to Asgarnia or through Asgarnia. And there are so many of those, like Biohazard, Heroes, Legends. All these quests get unlocked just because of this one choice to pick Asgarnia now. And it makes me really excited for the future of the account. I get to be creative and do what I really want to do.
Quick dip into the Cauldron of Thunder with the meat, and that is, oh my, 4 quest points. I thought it was 1. This one quick and easy quest unlocked more content on this account than any other quest in the game probably has or will. Now my next move is going to be to start knocking out a lot of these quests, like Doric's quest, the Knight's Sword, that give huge XP rewards to help me continue to speed through the early game, and also are going to be a lot of easy quest points to push me through to the next region as soon as possible. So the only free-to-play region I don't have unlocked is the desert, which means that I can do every single free-to-play quest, as far as I'm aware, except for Prince Ali Rescue. So the plan is just going to be to knock these out and green out the entire free-to-play quest log, except for that one quest that's in the desert region. And we will go from there, because that'll give me a ton of the quest points I need to unlock a new one. I love this quest dialogue, where he's like, I need this, and your character's like, oh, it just so happens I have exactly what you need on me right now. What a coincidence. 1300 mining XP is very nice. I don't think I'll ever use Doric's Anvils, but 1 quest point. I can use Addy Picks, which I don't own and will not own. Actually, I can buy an Addy Pick now from the Dwarven Mine. Alright, Ancient Guardian down. Easy dubs. Ooh, Below Ice Mountain complete, look at that. I just sort of, I wasn't really paying attention during the whole thing. But 2k cash, 1 quest point, and access to these runes that do, I have no idea what these runes do. I've ruined the Black Knight's invincibility potion. Was it an invincibility potion or an invisibility potion? 3 quest points. 2,500 coins. We're making bank out here. Being able to go to Port Sarim is like the greatest thing in the world, because not only can I do a ton of quests that require me to go there, like Corsair Curse, Pirate's Treasure, but I also get access to a good fishing shop that has a fly fishing rod in it, because I didn't have that before. The Catherby one doesn't have one. And I get a pretty convenient rune shop that I can just hit when I'm rolling by. I can teleport to my house in Rimington, which is really nice. Really, this whole area of the game has so many advantages. I forgot I had Protect from Magic. Wait, I can destroy this dude. Heck yeah. 2 quest points and bank access. I forgot there was like no other reward, but hey, in this series, quest points are their own reward, and we got 2 of them. Murder a random gardener, and then collect a treasure. 2 more quest points. It's so crazy. The free-to-play quests have a lot of quest points built into them, so Asgarnia gets a ton of quest points just for this reason. Alright, so because we have, I mean, it's so weird having way more than 32 quest points starting this. I feel like every time I've done it, I've always started at a much, much lower level. But I'm very excited to make this one happen. Can you sell me a rune plate, buddy? Guildmaster of the Champions Guild told me. Oh, I'm still recording. Shit. I have to go to the Dwarven Mine for this step of the quest, but I actually also get to do the side... Oh, wait, no. Other shop. But I have the side benefit of coming somewhere I can buy a pickaxe. I've got plenty of money, and I've got 31 mining, so I'm going to go ahead and buy an Addy pickaxe while I'm down here. Alright. Look at that. See ya, bronze pick. Pour all this random garbage into the door. I don't really understand how you place lobster pots and stuff into this small door, but we take those. We don't respect that guy's dying wishes to leave this thing in there. We just yoink it straight out, and that's the first map part out of 3. I tried to crumble undead the map piece, but figured out that I wasn't telegrabbing, and figured that out, and we're good. Hey, look at that. Completed Crandor map. Now I gotta buy me a ship, and I think I'm pretty much good to go. Also have to get my hands on some better food, though, for Elvarg, for sure. It's good that I have Mage Prayer, because I think that'll help with the kill a good bit. Recoils are definitely a good idea for this Elvarg kill. That'll be really helpful. I think I have a few sapphires. I do. So I'll make like... I mean, 2 recoils should be enough, hopefully, right? That sounds like enough. Okay, I don't have a ring mold, but I do now have access to both the crafting guild and the crafting shop in Remington. And while I'm here, I might as well buy a couple of them, too. I can get like a necklace. Games necklaces are really helpful. Recoils, duelings. I'll just go ahead and get them all. Why not, right? If you're trying to get max gear for Elvarg, you gotta get the Rune Longsword, Gnome Defense Ammy. Yes, sir. I think the recoils should carry this fight, and I have good food, so I think I should have no issues, hopefully. I may regret this. I do, however, have an anti-dragon shield and magic prayer, so... Oh, right, I forgot. You lose prayer points getting hit by Elvarg. I think we still win these, but I'm a lot less confident than I was before. But I think the recoils will carry me through. Let me rephrase. I hope the recoils will carry me through. Actually, a little sketchy. Obviously, we're doing all right, but look at that. Huge. We can max the 10 during the fight. That's what I'm talking about. And even the combat XP from this quest is going to hit pretty hard. I should get a lot of levels. Oziach, I have slayed the dragon. So not only can we equip great plate bodies, but 46 strength and 44 defense, as well as 2 quest points. It's kind of wild that that's only 2 quest points. I got 4 quest points for unlocking the Herblore skill in 30 seconds, and this is 2. I got 5 quest points for Romeo and Juliet, which took 3 minutes. Kill the Dragon of Crandor. Save the people of the entire land of Gielinor. 2 quest points. Thank you. Grubfoot. Wear the same shit you've been wearing for always. Looking good, buddy. They decide on brown armor, but then they're still both wearing red and green respectively. Like, glad that we decided on that. But 5 quest points. I forgot this was so many quest points. That's insane. I think just doing the free-to-play quest will get me a lot of the quest points I need for my next region. Because I've got Asgarnia and Kandarin, which are the 2 like most quest point rich regions that don't require other regions, I'll have a lot of creativity with choosing my next region. It doesn't need to necessarily be the one with the most quest points available. Such a quick quest. That's so good. That's knocking out the free-to-plays is... It's giving me this weird like, oh, I'm doing everything so quickly sort of feeling, and then I'm just gonna get done with all the free-to-plays and suddenly my progress is gonna like slow down to a halt. I forgot this gave magic XP. That's kind of nice. But yeah, just 1 quest point. There's almost nothing in the game like finishing Knight's Sword. You get so much smithing XP for such a simple, easy quest at the beginning of the game. It's got to be one of the most rewarding quests for the amount of time you put into it. And it's in a skill that's like relatively annoying to trade early on, especially on an Ironman. 12.7k smithing XP. Almost a 40 from that. From 32 I think I had. And an additional quest point. So I don't actually have Zaya unlocked, but this quest occurs entirely in Asgarnia and Mistlan. 88 quest points, and that's 23 out of the 40 I need to unlock a new region. I am out of free-to-play quests that I can do. Princely Rescue requires me to go to the desert region, which I don't have unlocked. So instead, we're going to move on. I'll probably prioritize doing the Recipe for Disaster quests that I can do now, because I'd like to upgrade my RFD chest and the glove tier that I have. I also didn't use this lamp on anything. Okay, it is a flat amount, so I'll put it on Herblore and go from 3 to 6. I might get into the Troll story, because I think I could do Death Plateau and then Troll Stronghold. 33 cooking? Heck yeah, a little surprise level. It's not bad at all. Getting a little XP while I get the 10 trout for Death Plateau. If I don't beat a 5 on this one, I'm going to be in shambles. Oh, we already are guaranteed the win. It's too easy. Write me an IOU, buddy. Some fighting claws? Oh, baby. Steel claws. That's the best part of the reward. But yeah, 1 quest point, 3k attack XP. Not quite enough to get me 50. Holy, I just took a 36. Fortunately, I don't think they can max my entire HP bar, but there go all of the cakes. And then I almost just tellied to Varrock by accident. Alright, easy. Not even close. Never was in doubt. Didn't take a fat amount of damage. Thank you, my friend. No problem, buddy. I got your back. Oh, I forgot the quest ended right here. I thought I had to go back to Denolf. Law Talisman. And a quest point. Nice clean 90 and only 15 more till I get a new region. I canceled the message, but I got 35 fishing from the Bob random. 4 quest points from Witch's House. Holy moly. I forgot it was that many. We are speeding through Asgarnia. This is awesome. When I get to my next region choice, I'm going to have a lot of opportunity to be creative with the region I choose because I think that I have plenty of quest points available to me now that I'll be able to kind of bank for the next progress onto the region after this next one. I would really like to get into the Goblin quests. I think Lost Tribe is the next one that I want to do. I think I can get a lot of good alchables from the Crystal Key too. Although if they're really good, I may want to keep it. So I gotta see what I get. The Dragonstone isn't going to help me anytime soon. Alright, GL. Oh, that's like literally one of the best things I could have gotten. It's a great alch, but I think I just use it. I have like no defensive armor at all. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot you get to go... Oh no, okay. I was gonna say, I thought you got to go all the way into Dorgish Khan, but you just get Urtag to show up in Lumby. Hello, Urtag. Little goblin bow for the boys. Sigmund creeping outside the door. Beautiful. 3,000 mining XP. I think that gets me, yeah, mining level. I tell you what the next order of business is, though. The next order of business is actually going to be buying a bone crossbow. I don't really need it right now, but I think that while I'm here, I'll just get my hands on a little bit of range stuff. Because my thieving level's so low, I'm going to put off Death of the Dorgishin. I think I'm going to go ahead and get distracted and go do Lost City. 1, because I love the quest, and 2, because it's a nice quick 3 quest points that I have access to now that I'm in Asgarnia. Nardak, my brother, yes, look at that. Only 2k for a Dorg bow. So I got a few hundred bone bolts. I don't really need them in the short term, but this is definitely going to be the way that I train ranged when I need to. I feel like 5 kills is like relatively, that seems like a lot to get the axe, but I'll probably chop a couple for Draymond Staves, but I need cinnamon for the recipe for disaster quest. What's the next target region? That's a good question. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm kind of leaning towards Mauritania. I think there's a lot that it offers and also has a good number of quest points available. Okay, quick little safe spot on the tree spirit. And now I can chop as many branches as I want. I'll just get quite a few. Realistically, I think I only need 2. 1 for cinnamon, 1 for a Draymond staff, but I've been known to lose Draymond staves from time to time, so probably good to just lock it down and get a few. Draymond staff. Dude, Lost City is such a quick quest. I love it. Boom. 3 quest points, access to Xanaris. Love that. And I love Xanaris. It just makes me happy.